I stayed up late last night. It didn't come. I woke up early this morning. It still wasn't here, but finally, SZA has dropped the SOS Deluxe Edition. 2 years after the release of SOS Standard, she has dropped Lana, and I'm going to listen to it right now. It is literally just dropped. We've been waiting all day for this record. The anticipation is so high, and I'm not going to keep you waiting. Let's just get into it. For now, I am Sam. I'm also known as Pop Sam Cam. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, but I'm also throwing the link to my Discord down below, which you can come and join me in if you want to talk about pop music on the daily. You should also hit subscribe here because I will be doing lots more pop reaction reviews in 2025. This is probably the last major one for this year, and what a one to round out an incredible year for music with. SZA is, I think, one of the most exciting artists on the planet. SOS is certainly one of the best albums of the decade so far. So I have big dreams for this album, and let's get stuck into it and hit play on SZA, Lana, SOS Deluxe. Track number 1 is called No More Hiding. Already, the vibe is so specific to what I've heard of Lana so far. There is a very particular feeling to this. I get the bug thing because there's this sort of after dark foresty feeling to it. I love how those guitars are very easygoing, but then what she's talking about is quite heavy and profound. I love that rise that keeps coming in. Oh wow, I'm so fake fuck is quite a lyric to have in the first song. I love her higher register, wow. And that absolutely love the atmosphere that she's built on that one, and I'm wondering if she's going to explore these themes more. It feels like a shedding of skin in a way that she's trying to channel on this song, and I wonder whether the whole album is going to be this kind of search for liberation in some kind of way. And I didn't feel like SOS was like that. SOS felt very much in the mud, surrounded by a wave of anxiety. This one is already feeling a little lighter, like she's searching for something a little more peaceful, and I like that. This is track number 2. It's called What Do I Do?
Hello? Last night, you called on accident. Heard you fucking on the other end. It's too late, never be the same again. Too late, never be the same. See, last night was a fluke and you know it.
I love her on these kind of beats.
Last night you called on accident. Heard you fucking on the other end. It's too late, never be the same again. Too late, never be the same. Last night you called on.
There's that kind of extraterrestrial feeling still. Love this. Okay, maybe the liberation's gonna come later because this one's still very much in the mud. She's being fucked over.
Right now,
This feels kind of like single material. There's something in this hook that feels very sticky. Interesting that she says too late, because production wise it reminds me of Too Late the most. Feels like a prelude to Kill Bill almost, like the moment before you descend into absolute craziness, like in the heat of the moment, very much on that song. Really like the feel of it. I mean, I was terribly wrong about her searching for peace, because she's finding no peace in that song. But that's the kind of SZA that we love to hear, maybe unfortunately for her mental health in some way. Very excited to hear this next track because it features Kendrick Lamar, track number 3. It's called 30 for 30. Obviously, we've just heard Kendrick and SZA together on Luther, and now they're going on a stadium tour next year. I feel like this one's going to bring the heat. Oh, this is like real kind of like 90s ballad territory almost.
Is this really your real?
Come on, I got a good feeling about this.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feeling you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want you love me and smile for none of these bitches.
That's the way I like it.
Don't wait when I'm down in front of these niggas.
That's the way I like it.
Wow, such a different vibe to Luther.
Hold that bitch, no yoga mat.
Yes.
Chat. Should I dare that nigga, don't hit me back. Chat. Should've read that nigga, no questions asked. Hello, something boring, no issues.
Love how she can just flick from the rap to this and sound so beautiful here.
Hype me up. You give me hype. You my favorite coach, compress the line. That's me. Passed out in a nigga backseat. Cash out on the back sand beach. Already know my body. Already know that's me. This shit you might get me. All I want to love is beside it.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit. Some of
They
y'all
just have
look
such
lost.
a perfect synergy.
I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to.
Want you love is beside it.
But if it fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it.
They really could have 2 songs in the charts
Everything
side by
been
side
okay.
right now with this
If
and
it means so
Luther.
damn much every time show up, nigga, her about face. Say you on your cycle, but he on this period too. The tables been turning so much, I was thinking it's foosball. Spaceship, shut the fuck up, get lost, no favors. I wager whatever you worth, I ball. Something about a conservative regular girl that still can beat a bitch ass. Thorough as fuck, don't need your bitch ass. Psychic as fuck, can reach a bitch ass. Zodiac sign, it must be a Gemini moon. Cause shit, we about to go half. Mistakenly, nobody been in a bag. But how many bodies done been in her bag?
Yes.
Some of y'all just go pop shit. Some of y'all
I
just
really
go
like
talk.
this chorus.
Some of y'all ain't
It's
really got
weird,
shit. Some of y'all just look lost.
but I love how they're just swapping lines.
I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. That's the way I like it.
These two giving Drake and Rihanna and Jay-Z and Beyonce a run for their money, honestly.
I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that bitch, no yoga mat? Chat. Should they dead that nigga, no strings attached? Chat. Should've ran down on you, no questions asked.
Facts.
Chat. They chat.
Boom. Wow. That feels like 2 artists at the absolute top of their game right now. Like, they know it. That's why they're doing a stadium run together. It is so impressive, and I just love hearing that kind of confidence pour out in that song. And to give what is probably going to go on to be a bit of a hit, but without like sacrificing any of the weirdness of both of their sounds is really, really cool. I loved that one. The next one's one that has been teased for a while, and I've been aching to hear it in full. It is a song called Diamond Boy, and it's track number 4.
I need you poolside. You've been on my mind.
God, I feel like I've heard this a million times. Love how she just sits back in the beat. There's nothing forced about trying to like create a really memorable hook. The way the words just like fall from one to another, it's so cool. Just the production on this one is really easy to get lost in. Actually, almost every song apart from 30 for 30 has been like that. This song's been teased since August 2023. It arrives in December 2024. I still actually have to decide if it was worth the wait. I did really like that. It's just got such a like effortless mood to it. And some of these songs I'm just getting totally like lost in. It's impossible to pull yourself out of it and really, really judge it because there's nothing as immediate on this record right now as a Snooze or as a Kill Bill, or as like anything that made up the first like 10 tracks of SOS, to be honest. But I feel like that's intentional. I feel like that's the mood she's generating here, and she's kind of really taking us into the weeds with it. The next one, track 5, is called BMF. Very like laid back stylings. Oh, this is Boy from South Detroit. This one. Okay, what I said about there not being like that sticky hit yet, it might be here. Feels like a summer smash. It's unfair that it's like literally snowing outside right now. It's a different kind of song for SZA, to be honest. Okay, there's like a carefree energy to this, but there's something darker at play. He really doesn't want to put up with her. I love these fast-paced verses from her. Yeah, loved that one. So fun. Such a different energy to all the other songs that we've gotten so far. But still like a certain ease and carefree nature to it that's kind of been across all the tracks so far. I can definitely feel the Lana mood in this. The next track is called Scorsese Baby Daddy, which is sure to be one hell of a listen. Oh. Bit of a rock vibe. Already love this. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I want a little bit more oomph now. Let's go. I love these verses. That run is incredible. Wait, this chorus is hitting better on the second round. I love those guitars. I love how she sounds with them. Wow. That might be my favorite one yet. I love her in that rock sound. I obviously loved F to F off the last one, and now this being my favorite as well. I just want to hear more of that. Like, I feel like the grit and grunt of the guitar alongside her voice was just so beautiful, is like a really, really nice juxtaposition. Track number 7 is Love Me For Me. We're not even halfway through this, and this is meant to just be a deluxe. It's crazy.
I romanticize the scariest things. Wonder if I die, will I be forgiven for everything? Probably not. Nobody but me. I owe everything. Ready for everything. Only ones ever saw me for me. Saw me for me. I remember wanting a diamond ring. Wanted you to define me and let you pay for everything. Why not? Treated me like a slave. Promise you I'll behave if you let me try again. Girl, I came for you. You never saw me for me. Saw me for me. Love me for me. Love me for me.
Oh, I love this.
Saw me for me.
Oh. This bit's incredible. Take it out. I'm getting like a bit of Tame Impala here, to be honest. Oh, the production, wow. Yeah, this is a very certain Lana vibe, the way that we're just going down the rabbit hole on this song. Very cool. Loved that one. I want to hear more of that kind of stuff. Like, that's the kind of mood that I was expecting from Lana, and I like that there are like subtle hints of experimentation. Her voice sounds amazing on that production. Love how the beat kind of shifted up at the end there. Very, very cool song. Loved it. Number 8 is Chill Baby. Sorry, I'm like rushing through this because I'm excited. Love that.
I don't want some people die, literal and figurative. I just want someone to stay around. Let's sit down, let's still. Yeah. I think we found a bit of peace right here. A bit of peace right here. Chill, baby, don't go, baby. Chill, baby, don't go, baby. Chill, baby, don't go, baby. But don't kill you, make you strong. That's a lot
The
of
melody in
people
these verses is really great.
my fears. I'm reminded it's on God. I'm reminded I can stop shit.
I need to remind myself that the songs on SOS took a little bit while for my brain to calibrate. Some of them took like 5 or 6 listens to really fall in love, and it could be a similar situation here. I'm kind of having to be present so that I can react and give you something, but like this project really wants to drag you down and pull you into a world where you just shut everything out. In the spirit of that, let's roll straight on to the next song. Track number 9, it's called My Turn.
Can't believe you blaming me. Stuck by your side, then think, yeah. Even when you was just some side dick, yeah. Put you first even before all my shit, yeah. Mine to do the hurting.
Hey. Oh, this chorus is hitting. Maybe harder than any of the others.
Tried to call again. Busy. Ooh, I let you do me like a dummy. Had me looking like mama raised me on my bum. I let you push me off the ledge. So yes, I got
Gosh, she has such a distinct sound.
Still forgiving you, baby.
Why is this just hitting so much for me? It's giving me like, I don't know, kind of like a 90s, early 2000s vibe. Yes. Could you tell I really liked that one? Just had a really infectious vibe to it. The chorus just giving some kind of like throwback R&B vibe. She was giving that classic SZA kind of flow in the verses as well. It just felt like a real classic SZA song. There's like moments on SOS that it reminds me of. I guess maybe like Conceited or Too Late, that kind of section of the album in some way, but the production is a little bit more muddy in some ways, which I suppose fits with this whole After Dark Forest theme as well. Track number 10 is called Cry Baby. She's already teased this song in the music video for Drive, which came out last night when the album was supposed to drop. Let's not sweat on that, but we're going to get it now in full 4 minutes of it. There's like a 50s atmosphere here. This is beautiful. Such a different vibe to what she gave us on SOS. SOS to me felt like hit after hit after hit after hit. This has almost got 0 hits on it to my ear off the first listen, but it fits together as a package so nicely. And every track I just feel like I'm stepping deeper and deeper into this really luscious but like dark and kind of anxious world that she's created here. It's really cool. This is track number 11. It's called Kitchen. Here it is. This was the one I was waiting for. the way I've repeated this like 100 times this week. This also has a vintage feel, even in the way she's singing. It's got like a really 70s sort of folk rock feel. And then she's dropping lines like that. Obviously worlds away from 70s rock. I love it. How cool to hear her vocals like that so up front. This is a really nice outro. Loved that. I mean, I knew I was going to love that from the minute I heard it in the teasers. I was hooked in, but she extends that throughout the whole song. It's really, really cool. I mean, I'm getting the vibe of this album now. I feel like I already need to go back to like the first 5 songs and listen again because I understand what world I am in now. But alas, we push on. Track number 12, Get Behind Me, Interlude. Knowing SZA, she about to give her best verse to an interlude. Oh, that beat's sick. Michael Uzawuru on a lot of this, who actually worked on the Halsey record. Wait, does this kind of pick up from the outro of Open Arms? Levitating. That's ethereal. I feel like we gotta go straight on to the next track, which is 13, Driving, because I feel like it warrants it. She's trying to catch us on a wave right now. I love this. I love it. So I have heard this earlier today. The song makes so much more sense now that I've heard the album. Mostly heard the album. So interesting that she led the record with this. It's one of the most abstract songs on here. If this song goes number 1, I'll be so surprised. It's definitely going to top Spotify tomorrow. Maybe the reason it's leading it is because it really does feel like the thesis of the record. This kind of like escape, trying to find peace, clearing the mind. So many notes on this album of feeling unappreciated and feeling kind of like, I don't know, entitled in some way. Not entitled, untitled. Like, no one truly understands her. That track's so interesting. It's so crazy that she's, like, led with that one. It honestly is, like, one of the most meandering, like, hard to get your head around tracks on the whole album. Apart from the fact that that driving hook is quite strong and, like, lodges in your brain instantly. But, like, there's other bangers on here, like Scorsese Baby Daddy, My Turn, 30 for 30, like, interesting. Like, she's making a very clear statement by coming out of the gates with that. Track number 14, Another Life. This feels like it's gonna fuck me up.
I wanna be right by your side. Let you know you got control of me, baby. In another life, I know we could ride out.
Yes.
If the time is right, I know we could ride out, boy. In another life, I try to be the one
This feels like such a nice note to end on. I know we've still got Saturn, but, like, this is good.
trying to be your favorite. I'm trying to fit your template. I don't wanna be just a shell of me, just another thing in your gallery. Loving me till I'm lost. I can't recover no self-respect. I'd rather die.
Did you come here for reaction or just to see me with my eyes closed for an hour?
Ride out, boy. Baby, let me ride. Won't you let me ride out, boy? In another life, in another lifetime, boy. I know we both will need to ride.
Is it just me? Is the album getting better? Or am I just understanding it better?
That gon' let us ride, ride out. Won't you let me ride?
Always love hearing her in this register. What a moment. That's so nice. This like end run since, like, My Turn has been incredible, and just finishing up it off on that moment is really cool. That's, like, probably one of the most distinct, most carved out ballads, if you get what I mean. Like, it's pretty straight down the line, the melody. It's got that kind of, like, throwback, almost 50s, 60s feel to it, and she just kills it vocally. This is the end. It's track number 15. We know it. It's called Saturn. It's already perfect. Yeah, I do think bookending it with No More Hiding and this, it's kind of clear that she is searching for space and for peace. But she knows she's, like, stuck in the same patterns, and that's addressed so much across the record. This song actually floated over my head the first time I heard it, and now I absolutely love it. And those beautiful, like, luscious sounds in the background are really pulled across this whole album. That's the crux of this whole deluxe. There's got to be more Been Here Before. Got to break this pattern of floating away, and then she literally makes us float away for like an hour. I never heard this song as the closer to the album, but it makes so much sense. there it is. SOS, Lana Deluxe with us, finally. And what an interesting listen from start to finish. I think you saw me go on the journey of realizing that this album is a little bit more abstract, a little more meandering than the standard edition, which to me felt more intentional and more heavy hitting. This one's just kind of catching a vibe the whole time. I mean, SOS is an original one, has much heavier notes of like hip hop and rap and R&B. And because of that, that run of the beginning, particularly from Kill Bill to Seek and Destroy to Low, has this kind of industrial, icy toughness to it that Lana just completely does away with. From the get-go, it just feels truly like you're floating away. It's so like off with the Pixies in a way that takes a little while, honestly, to get your head in the game for, because it is so different. Like a lot of the hooks, particularly in the beginning, are not overly memorable, and I feel like it's going to take 8, 9, 10 listens to really grab onto something that makes you love them, which is fine. I'm down to put in the work, because once I really got immersed in this world, I was lost. Like, as I said, from My Turn onwards, totally in it. And I feel like that's going to be the beauty of this project, is that it's not going to catch everyone initially, but once it does, it's going to hook you in. And sometimes those are the best albums, the ones that like take a little bit of work to really get into, because I feel like once you chip away at this, there are going to be some true SZA classics that emerge, particularly Crybaby, I think, is up there. Kitchen is up there. Scorsese Baby Daddy is up there. Gosh, I'm just trying. 30 for 30 is incredible. Another Life is incredible. My Turn, I loved that one. So there are so many highlights on here. I'm honestly just going to finish this. I'm going to edit it, get it out, and go back to listening to it, because there is so much to discover. I'm very excited about it. I would love to know what you guys think about this album in the comments. Drop your thoughts below. Drop your favorite songs. Hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Come and join me in my Discord if you want to chat further. It's been a pleasure doing this with you for the whole year. Thank you so much. See you on the next reaction.